ओ तूफान भाई अंदर वॉकिंग लेके आओ पिच के ऊपर.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Super Saturday. And it's the first match of the day. The Yodhas batting first. Yodhas taking on the Cosmos Titans today in this all important league match. Manish Pathak, Raj Patil out in the center. This will be an interesting contest between the two very good sides. Yodha, after winning the toss, deciding to bat first, have got off to a good start. They haven't got off to a very flashy start, but they have batted nicely. It's a very steady start, and it's a misfield. Boundary. You expect those kind of. You expect those to be stopped. That was relatively easy. Should have been stopped. Could have been stopped. Disappointment for the bowler. After 3 overs, it's 20 without loss. So a very, very steady start for the Yothas. Rajesh Mandal bowled well, but he's bowled decently well, but has also given away a few freebies. And the batters did not spare him. They went for their shots. They got Sagar to continue. Sagar Malhotra. First over, he went for six. Coming back for his second from the nicely bowled to start the over. Just an hint of away movement. So the field is set. There is a fielder at extra cover out on the boundary, and there is a man at deep point. Now the extra cover fielder moved to sweeper cover region. Fuller in length, outside edge, but the man at deep point will cut it off. Just a single for Raj Patil. Manish Pathak being the aggressor in this partnership. 18 or 14 balls with the help of a couple of boundaries to his name. Played it at the last second, opens the face of the bat. No chance for the deep point fielder to cut that off. That was played very smartly. He intentionally opens the face of the bat, played it at the last second, allowed the ball to come to him, and got that boundary. That's beautifully played. That's a shot of a man in confidence. The beauty about that shot is he knew exactly where the fielder was. So he allowed the ball to come to him, waited, and played it just before the stumps. A little shot pulled away, and a boundary well in front of square. 2 in 2 for Manish Pathak. He's dealing in boundaries at the moment. Three boundaries on the trot.
बाबू कपड़ा लो बोला कपड़ा लो ये मेला था उनको नहीं ज्यादा कर रहा हूँ
This time, good comeback by bowler. Cramped the batsman for room. Manish looking in very good touch. Short and wide. No chance for the sweeper cover to cut that off. That was a hit me ball. It was dragged halfway. Not much on that one from Sagar. And Manish capitalizes. Hits a boundary. It's 33 for 4 after 4 overs. Sagar to continue. A little short this time and very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. This is not just the first time that the fielder has misfielded. That was a regulation stop. You stop those kind of shots 9 out of 10 times in the practice sessions. Not to be in the match, and Raj Patil gets the advantage. Gets himself with a first boundary. Should have been a dot ball. In the end, they concede 4 for that. They'll have to be very mindful of this, the bowling side. Sagar won't be pleased with that because he conceded a boundary on the last ball of his previous over in the form of a misfield and started this over with a boundary. Short ball sat in the wicket beautifully off the back foot, played it over the covers fielder head for a boundary. 2 in 2 now for Raj Patil. Slight change in field. Now the man from sweeper cover moves to extra cover boundary. A lot squarer. Fuller and over the mid off fielder for a boundary. Hat trick of boundaries for Raj Patil. That was in his half and he went after that one. Gets the desired result. So Raj joining the party. Such a good wicket to bat on. The ball is coming onto the bat very nicely and he has just hit that one in line. So this is a good wicket sign that the ball will come onto the bat. Just 4.3 overs in the match and the Yodhas have raced away to 45. This time a better length and Raj Patil just takes a single and gets off strike. This partnership is now worth 46. Both the batters being aggressive to know that this is such a good wicket to bat on. They need to get a high score on this wicket. Better length. Chance of a run out. The batsman gave up. Could have been curtains for the batter as he hit that one. He only had one stump to aim. He had a shy at the stumps but couldn't hit that one. So Raj gets a life. A difficult chance, I would say. 13 runs of this over already with the ball to go. Rajesh, 2.5 overs, 27, proving to be expensive today. Edge, bottom edge, but straight to the short third fielder. They'll take a single. So 14 runs off the over. After 5 overs, it's 47 without loss. Change in bowling. Chandan Chaudhary introduced into the attack. This is a forced move from the Yodhas. They have attacked the bowler. So Chandan Chaudhary, relatively new in his career on cricketers, 19 matches, 25 wickets, looks like a wicket taker. Economy of 7. Oh, started off nicely. A healthy outside edge. Not controlled. This time it's not intentionally, but runs are runs no matter how it comes. So Manish gets a boundary. Uh, one more time, over starts with a boundary. This time a moral victory for the bowler, but a boundary for Manish Chaudhary, Manish Pathak and Yodhas. With that boundary, they move to 51, 50 up for the Yodhas in just 5.1 overs. In the air, not quite out of the middle. The mid on was out on the boundary at long on, so it will only be a single for Manish. The current run rate is 9.75 at the moment. Oh, good effort from the fielder, but they'll get a boundary. He tried his level best but couldn't stop the boundary. And this is the second boundary of the over. Raj Patil was slow to get off the mark, but once he gets in, once he had his eye in, is dealing in boundaries now. Both these batters are striking well. Very healthy strike rate for both these two. Raj Patil striking at 181. Manish Pathak at 163. Raj Patil has hit 4 boundaries and Manish has hit 8 boundaries. So nicely bowled. Nicely bowled. That's beautiful comeback from Chandan Chaudhary. They need to break this partnership very quickly because these two are looking very dangerous and looking very threatening. The Yodhas down the leg side will be called wide. Yes, it is. We'll have to reball that one. The Yodhas have a very good batting side. They have a lot of very good batters in the shed. Mohan Maheshwari, Shivraj, Uday Kiran, Kiran Chaudhary, the wicket-keeper batter. Sumit Singh, the captain, can bat. Is a good batter. Siddharth Shetty, we all know how dangerous he can be with the bat. So this is such a good batting side. Though they have lost their last match, but on the other ground, that was a very difficult wicket. So they couldn't chase that total. But today it's a different game and they're batting first. They're batting with a lot of freedom. After 6 overs, it's 57 without loss. Nitin into the attack in the seventh over. The right arm off break. A leggy starts with a leg break. 40 matches, 22 wickets. Economy on the higher side. 8.68. Best figures of 4 for 23 for Nitin. Started off with a dot ball. A little short and wide. Played away. There is a sweeper in place, so it will only be a single for Manish Pathak. Swing across the line and he walked across. Appeal from the keeper. Nothing from the leg umpire. He was way across the line. He missed it completely. All confusion out in the center. The man at long on thought it was clearly bowled, but the keeper thought it was stumped. All confusion, but in the end, Raj Patil survives. Full toss straight to the bowler. And finally, the partnership has been broken. And credit to Nitin for getting him out. Raj Patil has to depart after playing a good knock. 20 of just 16 balls. A very soft dismissal. Full, full toss, and he could have hit it anywhere. He just manages to hit that one straight back to the bowler, who makes no mistake in his follow through. It's 58 for 1 after 6.4 overs. The new batsman in is Siddharth Shetty, coming into bat with his team in a very good position. He's a very free flowing batter. Gets off the mark, cuts, and a boundary to get off the mark. Beautifully stuck just to the left of the fielder at Covers, uh, who just dived over the ball and allowed the batter to go for a boundary. Nice way to get off the mark, Siddharth. Take a bow. He was under full control. The moment he saw the ball was short, he rocked on the back foot and placed it between the point and the cover point fielder to get that boundary. 444 matches, over 7,500 runs at an average of 24 with a strike rate of 127. So he's such a good batter, a very free flowing batter. takes a single off the last ball of the over. A successful over for the bowling side. It's 63 for 7 after 7 overs. 63 for 1 after 7 overs, pardon. 6 runs and a wicket in that over from Nitin. Rahul into the attack. Rahul Devnath started off with a short one, pulled away to deep square leg for a single by Siddharth. What a good shot that was from Manish. Scored a boundary of that one. So again, getting a boundary relatively at the start of the over is just benefiting this Yodha's batting side. So they're finding a way to score boundaries early in the over to put the pressure on the bowler. Once you find a boundary early in the over, that is when the bowler is not thinking of dominating that over. He's more of a defensive bowler after that to just keep that down to 6 runs in over. Shot again, straight to the fielder, and he misjudged it. Misjudged it, and a boundary. I think it is a boundary. Just bounce in front of the ropes. Yes, a confirmation from the umpire. Manish is living very dangerously out there. Couple of lives for him, but he's still choosing the aggressive option. He's going hard after the bowling and getting the desired result that is after. Just bounced in front of the ropes. Beautifully bowled. That's beautifully bowled. Bottom edge, and it was on its way to the stumps, but Manish was very alert to stop that one. 9 runs off the over already. Manish moves to 45 of just 28 balls. He's been very aggressive from the word go. Shot again. Cut away this time straight to the fielder. So a dot ball to finish the over. After 8 overs, it's 72 for 1. Nitin to continue. Got a wicket in his first over. He's up against Siddharth Shetty. Started that one on the pads. Got away with that. That's not good bowling from Nitin. First over, he was very good with his line and length. Started this over on the pads of a batter. He needs to be very mindful of it. Slip in place for Nitin. Nicely bowled. That's beautifully bowled. That is where he should be. Every ball challenging the batter makes it difficult for batter. This is a very good wicket to bat on. If you bowl on the pads or wide of the batter, that is when you'll go for runs very easily. That's exactly where he should be. He has found a nice line in length, Nitin. Got a wicket of Patil in the first over, in his first over. Dragged down, pulled away in the gap, and a boundary. You cannot bowl this kind of deliveries to a batsman of the class of Siddharth Shetty. He'll take you for runs any day of the week. That's easy picking for a classy batter. And Siddharth exactly knew he was waiting for this kind of ball. This is what all good batters do. They'll not go after very good balls. They'll wait for the bad balls and they'll go take the runs on that. And Siddharth did exactly the same thing. Again, a short ball pulled away. This time, there is a fielder deep on the square leg boundary, so it will only be a single. Still 5 runs in this over of the first 5 balls. He bowled well. It's just that one bad ball, and the over spoils. Margin of error is very less. Beautifully bowled. What a ball that one from Nathan. Dot ball to close the over. Just 5 runs coming off that over. After 9 overs, it's 77 for 1. Vinay Kumar introduced into the attack in the 10th over. So they have made a lot of changes, Cosmos. A little short, the tall off spinner into the attack and bowling into the wicket. Vinay Kumar started off very nicely. 71 matches. Best bowling figures of 4 for 15 for Vinay Kumar. A very tall bowler. This time a little short. And Manish, pardon his. 10 overs completed. And now Mono introduced into the attack. So they have tried a lot of options. Cosmos Titans. This is the seventh option that they are trying. So they are mixing it up. They are not giving a longer run to any bowler. These days, the captains are very, very proactive. They do not want to let the batter get settled against a certain bowler. But both of these batters, Manish Pathak and Siddharth Shetty, has found their groove, has found their timing, and Manish has got a boundary on the previous ball of the last over to get himself to a 50. 50 of just 32 balls for Manish. Now Siddharth, the man on strike against Mono Moore. Short mid wicket. Started with a short ball. Strikes it down the ground for a single to long off by Siddharth.
In the air. Will that be taken? Yes. Bharat Kapar underneath. As I said, this will be an excellent matchup. Venkataramarao steps up and picks a big wicket. Kapar, the man who makes no mistake. And dismissed for 16.
Beautifully driven. And it's racing away to the boundary. No chance for long off fielder to cut that one off. The moment it left the bat, we knew that it's heading one way and it has gone to the boundary. That's beautifully struck right out of the middle of the bat from Manish Pathak. He's looking in very, very good touch. That's shot of a man in confidence. A lot of authority behind that stroke. No chance for the man at covers to cut that off, and now the fielder at long off goes for the wide. This time over the covers fielder for a boundary. No one deep, patrolling the boundary on the offside in front of square. The man was at deep point, so it was short and wide. Easy pickings for Manish, who gets 2 into now. I think they're missing the trick here. This is not good field placement. You want to have a man at deep extra cover or a sweeper cover. Nah. And they have placed the fielder at deep point on this wicket. Short ball again. This time Manish looking to pull that one. Not sure about the strategy that they have employed against Manish at the moment. They have a deep third man in place. They have a man at deep point. So I would rather have a man at deep point come inside the circle and a man at sweeper cover for Manish. Beautifully bowled. This time cramping the batsman for room. Just a single. So it's a very safe option to go for the sweeper cover fielder rather than having a man at deep point. But they have a certain plan in mind for these two batters. They're operating with the same feel for both these batters. And when you look at the wagon wheel, when you look at the pass record, Siddharth Shetty is very good in front of square on the offside. So he's a very good cover driver of the cricket ball. So you want to have a guy at sweeper cover, and there is a big gap there. Oh, it will be a wide and an extra run. Attempted slower one of leg cutter, pardon, going horribly wrong. So two wides. Anything very full or very short will go for runs. A better length this time. A better length this time from Mono to close the over after 11 overs. It's 98 for 1. 12 runs coming off that over. Chandan Chowdhury back into the attack. Just a 1 over for him. He went for 10 in his first over. Nicely hit, but straight to the fielder at covers. Much better field for Chandan. A man at sweeper cover. And a man at long off, long on, deep mid wicket, cow corner. A wide this time. Oh, that's a very close call. And the umpire this time gives it in favor of the bowler. And he has all the rights to do because it was just on the line, so it's the umpire's call. Good decision by beautifully struck. No chance for the point fielder this time to cut that one off. That was slightly fuller, over pitched. And Siddharth Shetty opens the face of the bat intentionally to get that gap behind square on the offside. Such a good batter he is. He opens the face just to place it square of the wicket because there is a man placed on the boundary at sweeper cover. This is very good batting. He's playing the field. He knows exactly where the fielders are. So he's just using his angles to perfection, Siddharth Shetty. Now the field keeper coming up to the stumps just to put the pressure on the batter. More of a strategical move. 100 up for the Yodhas with that boundary in just 11.3 overs. Beautifully struck this time, but there is a fielder at X sweeper cover, so it will only be a single. So these two, everything is coming out of the middle of the bat for these two batters. Manish being very aggressive, being very severe on any looseness. Fuller and this time over the cover fielder. Will they come back? No, they don't. Should have been two, but we all know Siddharth very slow, and Manish is also not keen on getting back on strike. They don't want to just waste their energy running. They want to stand and hit boundaries. Straight to the fielder this time. Dot ball to close the over. Good over this from Chandan Chaudhary. Just 6 runs coming off that over. After 12 overs, it's 104 for 1. Mono to continue. In the air, there is a fielder there on long on, but he is just a mere spectator because that has gone way out of the park. New ball, please, says by the umpire. What a nice hit. He didn't try to hit that one hard. Relies on his timing. That was in his half. It was overpitched, but he just placed that one beautifully out of the middle of the bat. And that ball has gone out of the park. 6 to start the over. for six and then a single. 67 of 40 for Manish Pathak. All too easy at the moment for Manish. Strike rate of 167. Siddharth giving him the company. Shot! Beautifully struck. No chance for the deep point fielder to cut that one off. That's sweet timing and beautiful placement from Siddharth Shetty. He's making his presence feel now. 25 of 19. He's such a quality batter. He thought that he was just playing run a ball. We didn't realize all the focus was on Manish. Quietly, he moved to 25 of 20 balls, giving a very good company to Manish on the other hand. This time wide. So there's a certain plan of bowling wide of stumps on the offside, making Siddharth Shetty play on the offside. At the moment, not working for them because he's very good on the offside. The Cosmos Titans needs to be very, very good with their execution. Much better. That's a good length. Not full, not short, just in between length that which makes it difficult for the batter. But the moment you go a little fuller, that's when it gets a lot easier for the batter. So they'll have to find the ideal length on this wicket. Beautifully bowled. That's a snorter. Jaffa from Mono. Pace was taken off. Siddharth, you cannot blame the batter for that because that's such a good ball. I think it was a leg cutter. Yes, it was. Moving away from the batter after pitching. Perfect. He has found the perfect length to get rid of Siddharth. And a second wicket for the Cosmos Titans. Finally, the partnership has been broken. It's 116 for 2 now. Chandan Chowdhury to continue. The new batsman in is Rohit Singh, who will be on the strike now. Very good record for Rohit Singh. Average of 32, strike rate of 160. He's a veteran. He has played a lot of cricket, 271 matches. So he knows how to construct the innings, how to go about. Opens his account with a single. This time to long on for a single again. So Manish, the responsibility will increase on Manish. Boundary, again a boundary. That's poor bowling from Chandan. That's easy picking, even though for a guy who just walked into bat, that was on the pads, and he just he need to do is get some bat on that one. And Rohit has done that in some style, got a boundary. Again, looking to play the same shot. This time, not quite out of the middle, not quite out where he wanted exactly, coming off the pad. So, a couple of runs to close the over. 9 runs coming off that over. After 14 overs, it's 125 for 2. Rahul into the attack. Just a 1 over for 9 runs. Started off nicely. A misfield, and this will allow the batter to come back for the second. Yes, good running between the wickets. Beautifully bowled. That was in between length again. So they have to be very consistent with this line and length. Full toss, hits it over the bowler's head, but a very good effort from the man at long on to cut that off, keeping the batsman only for a single. In the air, straight to the fielder, in and out. That ball has died on the fielder. He had to dive at the last second but couldn't catch that one. and the ball has gone to the boundary. So Manish being very lucky here again. Should have been caught, and he gets a boundary. Good comeback. So a dot ball to finish the over. Still a good over for the Yodhas. 8 runs coming off that over. After 15 overs, it's 133 for 2. 133 for 2 after 15. White ball to start the over, and they'll get an extra as well. This time over the covers fielder. Oh, the fielder at sweeper cover has overran the ball and allowed it to go to the boundary. So Manish moves to 78 now. The ground fielding has been pretty ordinary from the Cosmos Titans. They haven't fielded nicely in this match, but they still have a chance to turn that round. Still 5 overs left, 4.5 overs left. They can cover that up with some beautiful fielding. Nicely bowled. Nicely bowled. Nathan has been the pick of the bowlers today for the Cosmos Titans. He has troubled the batters more than any other bowler. In the air, there is a fielder, and this time the fielder makes no mistake. And Manish Pathak finally running out of luck. Finally, Manish ran out of luck. And it's the third wicket which has gone down for the Yodhas. It's 139 for 3. Vishwajit at deep square leg makes no mistake.
starts it
The
with
new
a
batsman
long
in is
delivery
Mohan
to the
Maheshwari.
top. Inside 20 overs,
Manish Pathak played a
Bangladesh
very
has
good knock for his
36
team.
wickets. Vikram Singh
Got
has
out in search of
23
some
for
quick runs. Looking to play the big
Yodha
shot,
for
just manages to hit
7
that one as far as the man at deep square leg. Vishwas Kumar making no mistake at deep square leg.
new batter in is Srinivas Pradipala is in at number 10.
Single of the last ball. Pardon, it was the fifth ball of the over.
Pradipala 4,342
So Mohan gets a strike, gets a single and gets to open his account.
Pradipala, if he can bat two, more than a handy batter.
On the pads, walked away behind square on the onside. They'll come back for two easily. So a couple of runs to close the over. 9 runs and a wicket in this over.
He tries to get
After 16, it's 142.
over all along the star side for a single to get him. The one, the Rama Rao, was put away on the left side.
Mono back into the attack. Single of the first ball. That's good running between the wickets.
That one, back to the ball, third ball.
Down the leg side, and the keeper couldn't collect that one cleanly. But there is a fielder at deep fine leg. So 2 runs,
Full toss,
2 wides.
on the left, Peshawar for a single.
Appeal, a loud appeal. Going down the leg side, said by the umpire, like Bice. Nicely hit. And a boundary. Good shot from Rohit Singh. That was shot. And he just plays it nicely. Played it in the gap to get that boundary.
Although whistle shot from CH Rahul, huge appeal for the leg before, but the match official says not out. Ramarao will walk off.
Good comeback this from Monu.
Again,
The help of that boundary on the previous ball, they have raced away to 150. They still have 3 overs left after this one.
Now we'll continue.
Just a single to short mid wicket. So a dot ball to finish the over. After 17 overs, it's 151 for 3.
Summary.
162. Bowler name?
There's an out
Score
of wicket
162.
and the ball carried over the head of short side. It's a welcome boundary. Not the most convincing manner, but Rahul will take it. That ball was on a length. Rahul looking to play on the up over extra cover. Score now moves to 78.
This time on the pads, flicked away to deep square leg for a single by Rohit. Mono with his last over, 3 overs, 32 runs and a wicket for Mono.
Shot of the head, one by the bowler of the Mumbai. Rahul with 25 straight balls. For around not as we were anticipating. Not getting the bowler. Over cover. Fielder there behind. There's a misfield in the deep. That's a
Good,
poor effort
good bowling this.
from the fielder in the deep.
He's keeping them quiet at
Expected
the moment, Mono.
to do well in the deep. This
The
time
Cosmos
Yodha
Titans would not mind the
getting
singles at this
over
juncture of the game.
for
It's the boundaries that will hurt them.
18 runs of just 15 deliveries. Srinivas Patipala and Rahul CS for the 9th wicket. Once again, slaps one. And this time, he gets all of it. Does that carry all the way? Yes, it does. That was an excellent shot from Rahul CS.
It's in the air.
That ball
In the
was
air for a long time. The fielder from deep square leg coming in couldn't collect that, catch that one.
considered
So
with
they'll come back for the second. Very difficult chance for the fielder at deep square leg because he was running right from the boundary.
17 of
The
the 9th
ball didn't even cross this 30-yard circle.
That is good over for the batting team. 16 runs coming off the 13th over by Mono.
Such a good
This
over
time
this from
takes a lot of it.
Mono. 5 runs of the first 5 balls. But he'll need to close this off. If he concedes a boundary here, then it will spoil the over. If he goes just for a single or a two here. Oh, in fact, he went for a dot. Excellent over under the circumstances. After 19, it's 167 for 3. Rahul back into the attack and gets a wicket on the first ball of his last over. Rohit Singh looking to play the big shot has to depart. It's the fourth wicket down, 167 for 4. Clean ball.
On the front foot, looking for the
The new batsman in is Kiran Chowdhury, the wicket keeper. Gets short and wide, cuts away straight to the fielder, gets his scoreboard moving with a single. In the air, no timing at all from Mohan Maheshwari. Just a single to long off. So they have got a very good platform set by Manish, but they couldn't really use that. They'll be disappointed with what they have got as of now. They could have easily got a lot more than what they have got at this point of time. Beautiful shot this time from Mohan. That's good. That's good going. It was on his pads. He just plays it beautifully. No fielder there patrolling that side of the boundary. So a boundary of coming off the fifth ball of the over. 7 runs of this over. So just a single of the last ball. And 8 runs coming off that over. After 20 overs, it's 175 for 4. The target for the Cosmos Titans when they come out to bat will be 176 runs. Yodhas, after winning the toss, deciding to bat first, have put up 175 on the board. The target will be 176. We'll be right back after a short break with the run chase. Do join us. Welcome back after the break, and Mono has started this innings in some style that was thumped over the mid-on fielder for a huge six. He was batting somewhere else from the last 2 hours, looks like, because that was right out of the middle. That's taking a leaf out of Suryavanshi or Abhishek Sharma's book. Whatever you call it, he's a left-hander and he's just a byproduct of those fearless batters. Again, looking to go for the big shot. This time, not quite get it out of the middle. Inside half of the bat, and a single to tip mid wicket. Edge, and it will be a boundary. So Nitin opens his account with a boundary, not a conventional shot, but he'll take it. He'll claim that he intentionally edged that one. Very, very thick outside edge. No chance for the short third fielder to cut that off. A boundary. Sumit Singh, the captain, taking the responsibility to bowl the first over. Concedes a couple of boundaries in his first over. First a six and then a boundary. On the pads, full toss, flicked. The ball is racing away to the fine leg boundary. No chance to stop that one, and it's a boundary. That's easy picking. That was full toss on the pads. You ask any batsman in the world, what's the easiest ball for them to hit? They'll say full toss on the pads. This is exactly what Nitin has got, and he has played that one very smartly in the gap towards fine leg. 15 runs of the first 4 balls. Oh, edge and given. A straightforward catch for the keeper Kiran Chowdhury. An outside edge. The first wicket has gone down. Nitin looking to play the cover drive gets the outside edge. It's 15 for 1 in the first over. Vishwas Kumar out in the centre early in the innings. than they would have liked. S- Join in after the departure of Nitin, who was looking to play the cover drive. Healthy average of 29 on the pads, but clearly going down the leg side. The umpire signals leg by, and 16 runs coming off that over. After one, it's 16 for one. Siddharth Shetty to share the new ball with Sumit Singh. Is up against Vishwas Kumar. Single of the first ball towards long off. Wide down the leg side. Wide again. He has to reball that one. It's the third wide on the trot. Hat trick of wides from Siddharth Shetty. Is struggling with his line and length, and I think is not happy with the field that he has got. He's asking his captain for something. So there's some disagreement between the bowler and the captain at the moment. He's very good when the ball swings because he's such a good exponent of swing bowling. Much better this time. Oh, it's been given a wide again. That was a very close call. So four wides on the trot from Siddharth. Is a very clever operator, but struggling at the moment. Nice comeback. That's good bowling from Siddharth Shetty. Balls it fuller. Balls it straighter on the stumps. So there's a very strong wind coming in from behind of the bowler. So it won't be easy for the bowler to control that swing because there's a lot of breeze as well. You have to control the swing of the ball. It makes it a little difficult for the bowler to control the swing when there's so much breeze. This time down the leg side again, fifth wide of the umpire. Fifth wide from Siddharth, and the umpire has to stretch his arms couple of times in this over. So an exercise for the umpire in this over. Ramu, seasoned umpire, very good umpire. We have got two very good umpires officiating in this match. Ramu, we have got two very good umpires officiating in this match. Ramu and Pawan. Short and wide, asking for treatment and gets. This is not good bowling from Siddharth. That was a very, very bad ball. There's no one deep on the offside. All the batter had to do is get some bat and clears the infield, and he's done that very easily. Vishwas. First boundary coming off the blade of Vishwas Kumar. The score moves to 27. This is turning out to be a very big, big over. 11 runs of this over already. 5 in the form of wides. Much better from Siddharth Shetty. I think it's not coming off nicely off his hand at the moment. He's not looking in the rhythm. He's not looking in the. He's a very, very good operator. But today struggling. Single to close the over. 12 runs coming off that over. After 2 overs, it's 28 for 1 after 2 overs. Deep Mukherjee into the attack. A forced change, though the captain Sumit Singh has got a wicket in his first over, but still taken himself off the attack because he has gone for plenty in his first over. 96 matches, a genuine wicket taker, Deep Mukherjee. 132 wickets, economy well under 7 runs in an over, just 6.5, and best bowling figures of 5 for 14. The left arm spinner started off with a full toss straight to the covers fielder. Cosmos Titans have got off to a very, very good start. Though they have lost a wicket of Nitin, but still they're going at a fair click.
Oh, that's a short one from
They need to
Siddharth.
carry on
But still batter preferring to
the
play
kind of start that they have
what do
got.
you think, friend?
They will look to be very positive, and they are chasing a
Over
good total of 176. They need to be positive in this run chase.
spinner.
Very nicely
And
played.
there's a
Played it
single.
with soft hands,
Without any loss.
and the call was so clear. He
First over.
gets a single.
Warren Jr. looking to keep a batter. Open.
Finally, Mono gets the strike. He was off strike for a longer time now because the previous over was a very big over from Siddharth. Bowled a lot of wides. What a shot this is! What a shot this is! That's straight as an arrow. One bounce and into the side screen. He's such a clean striker. He has such a nice swing of the bat. Gets in line of the ball and hits it straight, Mono. What a beautiful shot that was. So easy on the eye. Altering his length this time, Deep Mukherjee. Bowling it a little short, not giving in the batsman's half. Mono plays it all along the ground towards long on for a single. So a left hand right hand combination going in for Cosmos Titans.
Beautifully played. Well in front of Soler. What to be done by the Soler? He picks it up. It's a
A
boundary.
little short again, but
This time
straight to the
again,
fielder at cover point.
Varun.
Dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs coming off that over. After 3 overs, it's 34 for 1. So they're going spin heavy inside the power play. Shivraj into the attack. The leg break. Very experienced player. 259 matches for him, and exactly 200, 300 wicket. He has got 300 wickets in his last match. Started off with a short ball, and he's up against a very quality batter, Mono. He'll not miss out on that one. Gets the boundary of the first ball. Now the pressure will be on Shivraj. A little too short. Allowed the batter to go on the back foot and plays it towards deep mid wicket. The fielder was very slow to get off the blocks, which is why he's being asked to move. The bowler was not happy with that effort from the fielder, so he's asking the fielder to come towards. He's hiding that player at fine leg now. He had to run a long way. Short third man he's coming towards. So it's kind of a revenge taken from the bowler by making the. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! It's a gigantic hit that has gone out of the park. Beautifully hit. Just an extension of the arm. And away she goes. Mono, he is in some form. Is looking in ominous touch. Striking at 328 at the moment. 23 of 7 balls that he has faced. Full toss and it's in the gap. So 3 in 3. Beautifully struck. All he need to do is get his placement right. He didn't try to hit that one for a 6. This time he just plays it all along the carpet. There was a big gap there in the cover region. He has picked that one to perfection. Moved to 27 of 8 balls. Beautifully bowled. Just this time,
Short square leg and
making the batsman stretch,
Kosmos
bowling it
continues.
slower in the air.
Again a slow one.
Oh, good shot.
Over
But there is a fielder at
for 15.
covers, so it will not be a boundary this time.
It's an excellent over.
He's striking very nicely.
17 without any loss. Wicket
Strike
development.
rate of 274. This time over the mid off fielder and the ball is racing away. Might not go all the way. Good effort from the fielder. They'll come back for the second. So expensive over. 16 runs coming off Shivraj's first over. After 4 overs, it's 50 for the loss of 1 wicket. 50 up in just 4 overs. This is a typical Sunrisers start. 50 in just 4 overs. This has been a pattern that Sunrisers has followed from 2024. And Cosmos Titans doing the same things.
15. Minimum moves to 21.
Deep Mukherjee to continue. Started very nicely this over, Deep Mukherjee. Right on the money.
Mid wicket outside Hazard.
Went for 6 in his first over.
Square leg and
He's
fielding
kept
is
things
well.
tight in his first over as well.
Very heavy onside speed for
This
Srilanka.
time, a full toss. Could have hit that one in the gap, but
Heavy outside.
Vishwas just manages to hit that one straight to the cover fielder.
Fielder very outside. Mid off. Covered.
Nicely bowled. That is good bowling.
And then a
Hat trick of dot balls.
that ball timed in sharply. Again, home for himself. Looking to play on the outside. That ball turned very sharply. Tedipala going inside.
Nicely
Asking
bowled.
the batter.
Taking the pace off. Asking the batter to go for the big shot.
Good forces. Good amount of forces. Good amount of forces from the surface for Tedipala. Once again, slight bit punched hard, but was keeping a circle on that occasion. There is the timer of ball. Kevin Vinod will look for boundaries inside the power play. Very tidy.
Very good over this from Deep Mukherjee.
Let's look at
He hasn't conceded a single of this over.
to the surface.
Last over went for 16. This time in the batsman's half and over the mid wicket fielder.
Last ball of the over.
So finally a boundary coming off the last ball of the over to break the shackles. Still a good over from Deep Mukherjee.
Quick.
After 5 overs, it's
Over
54 for 1. Rohit Singh into the attack and has been greeted with the boundary of the first ball of the over. He's up against a very aggressive batter. I've seen a lot of left-hander batters going after the ballers from the word go, and Mono is no different. He has raced away to 33 of just 12 balls. Is just making them pay at the moment. Any losers, and he's just going after them very, very aggressively. No half measures from Mono.
Ball skips through with time, keep slow, an extra bounce, pace on, then a low bounce,
This time, a dot ball, very rare dot ball against Mono.
clear. Excellent change of this from Rahul. Too good for energy at the moment. This time energy hits the charge, doesn't get to the pitch of the ball, swings and misses. It's a dot ball, third one on the top.
This time on the pads, flicked to short square leg for a single.
Speed develop of after 3.3. Energy itching to go big. Rahul well away
The
from
Yodhas would love to pick up a wicket
the
here.
operator.
They want to get rid of Mono.
This time, beautifully done by Energy, using the pace, just guiding it wide of wicket keeper, no slip in place. It's the boundary. Energy changing his tactics.
In the air, Siddharth at that
Just a
point
red ball,
drops it. Got two
beautifully
hands to
played.
it. Got to the ball. Couldn't
It's the boundary.
catch that one cleanly.
Energy
So
now into the double play.
Vishwas gets a
Bang for
life.
the week.
What a shot that is. Just one bounce and into the fence. He's a very, very dangerous batter, Mono.
Out run for Kiowa. Far on back of side. Last ball of Kiowa. That's full. Upishly driven, but right in between point and cover point. That ball raced across the surface very quickly.
Single to finish the over. After 6 overs, it's 65 for 1.
Keep it developer.
Deep Mukherjee to continue.
Four runs coming off.
The call is for two,
Good comeback.
but they'll have to settle for a single. That was hit very hard,
Good comeback from Mahesh.
and the fielder was alert as well.
Under the captain, moving early. Mahesh stopping just before delivering the ball. Not happy with the movement of the batter. And it's a quicker one from Mahesh. Almost gets rid of energy. That ball was an inch closer to the off stump. Energy riding on his left. Last ball of the over. Good over from Mahesh. Only four runs coming off that one. Energy once again looking for the big shot. Gets beaten. The short ball. Four runs coming off the fifth over. 36 without any loss. PP developer.
This time gets the inside half of the bat and a single.
Batting to the attack.
Deep Mukherjee has been rewarded with a wicket for bowling very consistently,
Harindi Rose usually
very
bowling
tight
short
lines
distance,
and length.
but this
Has
time
been finally rewarded and a very big wicket of Mono.
batsman hits the timber behind.
Sumit Singh, the captain, making no mistake. The
Pitch
second wicket has
early.
gone down for the Cosmos
Very
Titans,
long.
and it's the big
Very
fish,
long. Good
Mono.
delivery. Very good up onto the
One false shot, and you have to pay
first
a
ball
very
down
big
for PP
price. This
developer.
is the first shot that he wasn't in control,
Batting margin.
and he has to walk back to the pavilion. That's how this game is. Still a very good inning from Mono. End of a successful over. Beautiful bowling from Deep Mukherjee. Got a very dangerous wicket of mono in this over and just 5 runs conceded. After 7 overs, it's 70 for 2. Oh, a wicket falling at the wrong time. Harsha gets a wicket in his first over, and the wicket falling on the last ball of the over. It's 74 for 3 now. They're losing the plot now.
Mahesh Mandalapu to continue.
Deep Mukherjee to continue. Will be his last over. The new batsman in is Vinay Kumar. His name is Vinay Kumar, but he's looking more like Kyron Pollard out in the center. Such a tall lad. He's a big unit. Vinay Kumar will be on non-strikers and the wicket has gone down at the last ball of the over. On the pads, flicked away to deep mid-wicket for a single. The run rate has gone down after the fall of wicket of Mono. He was dictating terms out in the center when he was out there, but after his departure, the run rate has gone down. Still 101 required of 70 balls. They still have 7 wickets in the tank. Vinay Kumar just joined in. Good record for him. A very big unit, right hand batter. Average of 19 at a strike rate of 109. Oh, inside edge on the pads. This is good bowling from Deep Mukherjee. He's kept things tight. Didn't allow the batter to rotate the strike. 3.3 overs, just a 15 runs and a wicket for him. There's not just bowled well, he has not allowed the batter to rotate the strike. Beautifully bowled again. A, a big reach, a tall man. Vinay Kumar has a very good reach, so just gets to the pitch of the ball, drives it on the up, and gets a single to open his account. This time, trying something new, bowling it wider, deep. Is into his last over, just a couple of balls left in the over. He would love to pick one more here. What a way, what a beautiful ball that is. Not a big turner of the ball, but he just lands it in the right area. If there's any purchase on the wicket, he just utilized that. Is a very good, very street smart cricketer. He knows his limitations. Nice ball. Chance. Oh, very wayward throw. Will they come back for the second? They're looking to come back for the second. Yes, they easily does come back. That should have been a single. So 5 runs coming off that over. After 9 overs, it's 79 for 3. Harsha to continue. Got a wicket in his first over. Oh, almost got one more here. Went through the defenses of Vinay Kumar. Was looking to play the expensive drive. No connection whatsoever. The ball just gets on with the angle after pitching. He was looking for the turn. He was playing for the turn. The required run rate is 9 and over, exactly 9 and over. On the pads, I think he has got some inside edge. That might be the only reason he didn't even appeal. No, it was drifting down the leg side, said by the umpire. He was not even interested. He didn't bother even appealing. This is very good bowling from Harsha. So runs are coming in singles at the moment. Four runs of the first five balls. Short ball cut away in the gap. The ball is racing away to the boundary. The outfield is lightning quick. All you need to do is just beat the fielder inside the ring, and you'll get a boundary. You'll get full value for your shots. Vinay Kumar gets a looser, just a fraction shot. Using his height to his advantage, hits that one behind square on the offside to get that boundary. 8 runs coming off that over after 10 overs. After 10 overs, it's 87 for 3 after 10. So welcome back after the break. Shivraj to continue. Was expensive in his first over, taken for 16 in his first over. Coming back at the right time. Good captaincy from Sumit Singh to get Shivraj into the attack. Beautifully bowled. This is good from Shivraj. He needs to be consistent with this line and length. He just cannot bowl the looseners on this track because this is such a good batting wicket. If you give any width or if you bowl it short, you'll not get help. That will make it a lot more easier for the batters to go for the big shots. And in this format of the game, the batters are just looking for that chance. Once they get it, they'll capitalize on it. Vinay Kumar, 7 of 6 balls. Looking to play that towards long off, but gets the inside half of the bat. And a misfield. That's sloppy. That is very sloppy from the man at long on. Should have been a single. In the end, they concede it's a boundary. So, a ground fielding has been very sloppy from these two sides. Cosmos Titans have conceded a lot of boundaries similar to this. And this time, the Yodhas are returning the favor. Good comeback. The dot ball to finish the over after 11 overs. It's 94 for 3. Harsha to continue. So Sumit Singh keeping the pressure by bowling one of his strike bowlers and then changing it from the other end. Good strategy from Sumit. This is outside edge and a single.
Srinivas Padipala gets rid of Bunny. That ball skips to the surface.
Again a single.
Just
So
poking
runs are coming in
on the
singles.
front and only managing an outside edge. An excellent catch by the captain Shravan, by the captain Purushottam behind the timber to dismiss Bunny. One down for PT developer.
That's a very
And
tight
the
single.
wicket
That's a very, very tight single.
has now got five down or five down inside the 11 overs. It is good comeback. Star cricketers are fighting back. They are making a match for PP developers. 08 to play this. They have got half the team out for
So 5 runs, 5 singles in this over.
9. A wicket here and there will get star cricketer on the top. Their energies are up.
This time over the bowler's edge. And no chance for the long on fielder to cut that off. So five singles and then a boundary to close the over. With that boundary, the score moves to 103 for the Cosmos Titans after 12 overs. After 12 overs, it's 103. 73 required of 48 balls.
73 matches, 5,797 runs, average is 26 for 46 off the mark, hitting it in the long off season for a single against the Enterprise City Developer Activate Immediate 5 wickets in the stand. This has been easy win for PC Developers, but
Oh,
Yodha picked it up.
a wicket has gone down. The new bowler introduced into the attack is Uday Kiran and he makes an immediate impact. Vishwas Kumar, who was looking good, played some good shot, but he was struggling to rotate the strike. Is going back to the pavilion. 25 his score today. It's the fourth wicket down. 103 for 4 now. The new batsman in is Shubham Swami. He's in at a very crucial juncture of the game. Oh, edge, edge, and given a thick outside edge, and it's been given. Half of the side back in the shed. Shubham, the man to exit, latest to exit the scene. Just a feather through to the keeper. Kiran Chaudhary behind makes no mistake. 103 for 5. Did not even bother troubling the scorer, Shubham. It's 103 for 5. Atyant Lakra, the new batter, out in the center at number 7 for the Cosmos Titans.
Comes Madri back into the attack.
Average of 24, strike rate of 115 for Atyant.
Over number 5.
Is
Trying
coming in to
on
bat
the pad.
when his team is
Excellent
in
passing
some
in the
trouble.
center circle. Hussein
All of a
Islam
sudden,
gets
two
the
wickets
wicket. 2
and
runs.
two crucial
The ball
wickets.
is travelling. Has to dive towards the
Uday
right.
Kiran making an impact immediately with the ball in his first over. Got two very good wickets.
In 36 of 49.
Single to deep mid wicket.
Runs are hard to come by. Breaks are
So
all
just
over.
a single in this over and a couple of wickets. So far,
And cut
so good
away.
from
Right
Uday
in
Kiran.
between. Point and shot. That ball raced across the surface very quickly. Six
Straight to
runs
the covers
coming in this
fielder.
over after 12.
So a
70
dot
balls
ball
to
to
come.
finish the over. One run and two wickets in this over. After 13, it's 104 for 5.
To the match. Match official. Reducing the over by one. Now 32 instead of 42.
Dot ball to start the over. Harsha with his last over. 3 overs, 19 runs and a wicket for him.
The attack. Start off with a looser on the pad.
Flicks it
Ball
towards short
on
square leg for a single.
flips it beautifully. That ball is very quickly. No chance for the square to cut that off. Very good bowler. And starts off with a looser. Babu. 75 wickets. Economy just over 7. 7.12. Just because the 5 for 25 for Babu. And the wicket. The ball is 2. Well, that's in the
Nicely bowled.
air and put down. Well, there was an opportunity there. Mahesh Mandalapu there in the fine leg. Well, that was a very straightforward, simple catch for Mahesh
Steps
Mandalapu.
down and
In
hits
the
it nicely through the covers, but there is a fielder at extra cover boundary.
Arvind Sassoon
Only a single, very poor running.
gets couple of runs.
Every run matters in this format of the game.
That ball can
You
only
have
take
to be very accurate, very
for a single.
active in this game, right on your toes. Appeal from the bowler, but nothing from the umpire. I think he's got some bat on that one. Yes, there was some bat.
Ball hits slow and hits through the space. Move off on the mark. And Babu is operating. And that's a wide. And there is a chance for the runner. And the runner will complete the team. That's the one. That's the developer. Moving
Dot ball
forward
to
in
close
this
the over.
over.
After 14 overs, it's 107 for 5.
9 runs already up the over.
69 required of last 6 overs.
Ball.
Uday Kiran to continue.
And driven on the up. There's a fielder behind the cover.
Nicely bowled. The ball coming on after pitching
Last ball of the over.
is finding the right line and length on this wicket, Uday Kiran. Just a 1 over, but he exactly got to know what pace he needs to be operating on this wicket. On the patch,
On the up.
I think he has got outside the line of the ball,
With a finger.
outside the line of the wicket. That's the only reason
Cause of freedom.
still out there.
That's
Yes, the umpire signaling the
Billy
same.
Babu. 11 runs coming up in
Very
the
good
over.
bowling this from
And
Uday
the
Kiran.
developers.
Is
88
causing
for
all
45.
problems for the batter at the moment.
121 in remaining 36 balls.
Punched off the back foot to deep mid wicket for a single. Makes himself room, looking to play it on the offside, overcovers, but nicely bowled by Uday Kiran right underneath the bat. This time gets the bottom edge, and the ball is racing away to short third fielder. Just a single, so 2 runs of the first 5 balls, and the required run rate is now getting higher and higher. It's almost close to 13 and over now. The call is for two, and they'll come back for the second. Just 4 runs off the over. After 15, it's 111 for 5. Shivraj back into the attack. Single to start the over. Big hoik across the line, no contact with the ball.
Hit
So the
away.
pressure is building on the
All
batter.
out. All that ball was hit very flat.
Something is about to
Very
give away
far
here.
away to the deep fielder.
I
Shiva
sense that
opting
there's
to go
something
to the
is about
top.
to happen
That
because the
ball
pressure is
hit
building.
his fingers and got
Big
stuck in
hoik
his
across the line again.
glove.
This time down the leg
And now
side.
Shrikant
So he has to reball that one. So very smartly, Shivraj just keeping it away from the batsman's reach.
straight up, waiting for the big shot, almost getting a wicket.
In the air, the fielder at long off couldn't get to the ball. Just a single, no timing at all from
Second bounce of the
Atyant.
fielder. One shot too many for Shrikant. Brings his downfall. Vikram Simadri Dale in the deep. Makes no mistake on this attempt as 6-1
Short
not
ball
easy to develop.
pulled away to the man at long on for a single.
99 for
So
6.
at the moment, the
After
spinners are
7,
doing the job for the
that's one shot
Yodhas.
too many.
They're bowling very
Bowling fast.
quiet overs. They're making it very. They're making it very difficult. The required run rate is now 14 in over, just inside the line. Just inside the line.
10.
These two needs to do something because this is getting out of the. Every dot ball is increasing the required run rate. Appeal not given. The batsman has made it. So dot ball to finish the over after 16 overs. It's 115 for 5. 61 required of 24 balls. Uday Kiran coming back for his third over. 2 overs. No made in 5 runs and 2 wickets for him. What a good shot this is. Just a shimmy down the track, gets the ball on a half volley, and lifts it over the cover fielder for a boundary.
New batter in is Venkata Rao at number 8, the captain of CP Developer. Nice to continue.
It's in the air. There is a fielder there. Oh, the fielder didn't even go for the catch. He's happy to stop the boundary. The bowler thought that he had his man.
Strike rate 66.54. Use appeal and given. Well. Ramesh Cooper not happy with
Walking across his
given.
stumps, plays it towards the
Seventh
deep
run.
square leg.
Seventh run for
Oh, Vinay
Kosmos.
wants to come back for the second.
Ramesh Cooper has to walk back
Atyant is not interested.
and given.
Sends back.
Clear to the match official.
In the air again. This time the fielder is settling underneath. Shivraj at long off makes no mistake. Good catch. And that's the end for Vinay Kumar. 26 of 22 balls. Good catch from Shivraj at mid long off. 121 for 6 now. The new batsman in is Chandan. There was a huge appeal for leg before, but the umpire says no.
Here it is over in CP Developer losing the shot.
Good shot that is, but still not go all the way. Just a couple of runs for Chandan Chowdhury to open his account. After 17, it's 123 for 6. 53 is still required of the last 3 overs. Rishabh introduced into the attack in the 18th over of the innings. Nicely bowled, a slow one. The pace was taken off. This time right in the block hole. Just a single to long on.
Huge appeal. One not going for the single. Venkata on the side. Get back on the pad. Huge appeal from starting with us.
Slow one over the bowler's head. One bounce and the fielder from long on
Played well.
will cut it off. Just a single. Good effort from Deep Mukherjee.
And it is up for PP developers.
Stopped a certain boundary.
16.2.
So now the required run rate is 20 over 22 runs per over.
22 for PP developers.
It's clean ball.
Two wicket lead
Atyan Lakra stays comes to an end.
for
He
starting
made
with us.
10 of 18 balls and Rishabh Dev gets a wicket. 127 for 7 now. Shivraj
For a deep
to ball
ball.
his last over.
But no fielder there. So it was easy single for the Vinayak.
The new batsman in is Shikhar
All
Mathur.
out of 8. 16 for 1 hour only.
49 required of the last two overs.
Session went well.
Good shot this time from Chandan Chowdhury. But there is a failure deep
Time
towards the cow corner region. So it will be a single for Chandan.
this was more fielders inside the circle for Ramarao.
Over the bowler's head.
It was on the pad, beautifully clipped away, ball racing away
Just
onto
a
the
single.
leg. Yes, it goes all the way. Venkata Ramarao, the captain of PP Developers, with the winning run. PP Developers winning this match with the thinnest of margins. They win by 2 wickets. What a fight! First Arthika, they have put on a good show. They always were short of runs. Only had
A
108
shimmy down the
to
track.
play
A
with.
big
Big,
shot.
big
Straight to the fielder. Deep Mukherjee at long on makes no mistake. The eighth wicket has gone down. Chandan Chowdhury, the latest to exit. It's 129 for 8. Sagar Malhotra walks out to the center. Good hit to deep square leg. He's coming back for the second. We'll have to settle for a single because Shikhar was not interested in that second. A very sensible call because the last thing that they want here is a run out. This time a better shot. Very, very good shot this. Waited for the ball to come to him, Shikhar Mathur. And once he got the ball in his half, he just lifts it over the cover fielder for a boundary. Boundary coming after a very, very long time for the Cosmos Titans. Edge straight to the short third fielder. Just a single to close the over after 19 overs. It's 135 for 8. 41 required of the last over. The Yodhas, after winning the toss, deciding to bat first, have put up a very good batting display. Manish Pathak played a very, very good knock. Got a couple of chances, but he made the most of it, and now they have posted 175 on the board. In reply, the Cosmos Titans have got off to a very, very good start, but they couldn't make use of the start that they have got. They have lost wickets at a very, very regular intervals, hence couldn't chase this total down. Last over will be bowled by Rishabh Dev. Inside edge, the ball is racing away to the fine leg region. They'll come back for the second. The only guy who looked very composed out in the center was Monu. 41 of 19 balls, strike rate of 219 for him. He has hit two huge sixes and five boundaries. But after that, nobody looked good in this run chase. Apart from him, Vishwas got 25, but it was at the cost of 36 balls. Vinay looked good for his 26. And apart from that, it's a sorry looking scorecard. Nitin just getting 8. Pratik, captain, couldn't just get going. 2 or 4. Shubham getting out cheaply without troubling the scorers. Atyant Lakra just 10 of 18 balls. Chandan Chowdhury 5 of 6 balls. Nobody got going apart from Monu. Full toss. Might not go to the fielder at long off. They're looking to come back. No, they'll not come back. Just a single. So 5 runs of the first 5 balls. Last ball of the match. They need 36. Would have been difficult if it was even 1 over left to score 36. A slow one. Hits it to mid wicket. Just a single. So single to close the match. And this is a comprehensive victory for the Yodhas. They have put up a mammoth total of 175 on the board. In reply, they have bundled out the Cosmos Titans for just 141 runs. And it's a very, very comfortable victory. Commanding victory this. The man of the match is Manish Pathak for his 78 of 49 balls with the help of 14 boundaries and a 6. Hard luck to the Cosmos Titans and congratulations to the Yodhas for winning this. Do join us for the next match after a short break.